the organization's rule is that in loving relationship, a couple does not go to sleep with unresolved issues. Yeah, that'd be one issue would be resolved quickly. During the third week of January, Baniati was asked to pack a bag and move into the celebrity center. When she demanded to know why, they admitted he wants someone who has her own power, like Nicole. Oh, gag me, gag me, gag me. Of course, the special project and their prearranged meeting were never acknowledged to Baniati by Cruz. The closest anybody came to explaining what went wrong was, Naz, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Are you kidding? When she asked why Tom would not break up with her himself, she was told he was not to be disturbed. Woo! She was packed off to Scientology's Mecca, the flag building in Clearwater, where, thanks to the generosity of Cruz, she could get counseling and atone for her errors. Well, wasn't that benevolent? Strictly forbidden to mention her relationship to Cruz to anyone, she spent much of her time crying, devastating that her entire previous life had been stripped away. Wow. One night, Baniati ran into Cruz himself, who had come with his children to flag for auditing. She did not see him at first, but he invited her to sit down at a bench in a public area. Cruz offered her a piece of gum and said, "How are you?" "Well, asshole." I'm like, "Oops, sorry. Jerk." Wow. Baniati had been taught in her counseling that if someone is constantly upset after breaking up, as she was, it is because she did something wrong. Ooh, she replied, "Well, you see, it is what it is." Wow. That poor woman. She finally broke down and told a friend why she was crying all the time. The friend promptly wrote up a 10-page knowledge report on her. Oh my God. It was a Scientology friend, and she wrote up a 10-page report on her. Wow. And for more than 2 months, Maniati's punishment was to scrub toilets with a toothbrush on her hands and knees, clean bathroom tiles with acid, and dig ditches in the middle of the night. She was also harassed for hours and made to confess what a horrible human being she was. After that, she was sent back out to L. Ron Hubbard's Dianetics. She had to sell L. Ron Hubbard's Dianetics book on street corners, and a job she continued to do when she was finally allowed to return to L.A. Tom never really broke up with her. Mark Headley says he never spoke to her. And this whole time, Cruz and Baniati were together. The film people never stopped cranking out new audition tapes. Wow. Boom, next one. Boom, next one. She gets kicked to the curb, and a few months later, he's madly in love with Katie and jumping on couches. Wow. This is the inside story of what really goes on, and this is totally insane. Totally insane. Can you imagine? I wouldn't even get past the first. This is, your mission. Kiss my butt. I don't think so. Wow. Of course, many ladies probably would have done that just to be with Tom Cruise. No, not me. No, that nothing is worth that. I'm sorry. Wow. John Brousseau, who is known as JB, spent 32 years of his 44 years inside Scientology. He left in 2010 and was not only David Miscavige's brother-in-law for 16 years, but his bodyguard. JB says he put the bars on the doors and windows of the hole at the Gold Base, where Sea Org members who fell out of favor were kept virtual prisoners, sometimes for years, often for minor infractions. JB says Miscavige had to find fault or else he wasn't the perfect one. JB's principal job, though, was to act as the artistic technical wizard and customer behind Cruise's ostentation toys. He specially wired trailer, his fully fitted Ford Expedition SUV, his many motorcycles, his private airplane hangar, and he also cleaned guns for Cruise when he was learning to skeet shoot. And let's see. And this was all for $50 a week and room and board as a Sea Org member, usually working at least an 80-hour week. Along the way, he became a pal to Cruise's children, Bello and Connor. I was like Uncle JB, he says. When Bonnie told JB her story, he says, he made a promise to her and to himself to reveal what he knew about Scientology. She told me in minute detail, I know I am speaking to a woman scorned, but I saw the pain in her eyes and the tears on her cheeks. And her story wrenched me, and that is why I'm speaking out. I firsthand observed the type of control from Miscavige into Tom Cruise's household. I was used to build a limo from scratch, to customize $1 million trailer. I know how Miscavige insinuated himself into Tom's life, to control every single part of it. I was personally one of the tools Miscavige used to control Tom and his family. Wow. One of the major projects he undertook for Cruise was to impose cleanliness and order. Wow. This is totally crazy. So, that's just one. Can you imagine having to go through anything like that? Supposedly, now I can't see this happening. Tom Cruise supposedly leaving Scientology for his daughter. And so he can reconnect with his estranged daughter. Suri is already 11. Is reported to have not seen her dad in more than 4 years with the religion's policy of disconnection, which sees former members shunned once they leave the church. Largely to blame. Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes split in 2012. He's been a vocal supporter of that group since 19. Come on. Supposedly he has reached a breaking point and something has to give. If he wants her back, he'll have to walk away. And I can't see him doing that. I really can't. Because if Scientology declared open season on Tom, they could bury him. Since they've probably got all sorts of dirt on him. Yeah, they got all kinds of shit. So, and they're going to do everything in their power to keep him from leaving. Can you imagine? Yeah, I can't see him leaving that. He's too well ingrained. He's basically the number 2 man. So this is what's going on. We're going to have a part 2 next week, apparently. We'll get into more of them. And we're going to get Leah Remini's side of it. Her outspoken, against the Scientology, Church of Scientology. Because it's already after 1. I've gone on way, I think I've this is nightmarish. This is the stuff of freaking nightmares. I can't even imagine. Yeah, you're going to make me sign a. You're going to make me. Nope, not going to happen. So now we know how they became Scientologists, though, because the frozen spaceman from Xenu, were in our volcanoes, and they had to find hosts. And there we come across our Scientologists. So there you go. Hope you had a great history lesson on that. Oh my God, the more I read about this, the more research I do, the more mind-boggled I become, because I can't even imagine dealing with people like that. I really, honestly can't. As Michelle said, yep, they'd be going. Wow. Crazy. Never heard of such stuff. Again, this is my opinion, not those of, and it's not a reflection on KBLP or anybody else involved. You have your own opinion. That's fine. But this is mine. So there you go. We're going to have a part 2 next Thursday, and we're going to continue on the Scientology thing because it repulses me, but I'm totally fascinated. Yeah, desperate or just I don't understand that. I don't understand. Wow, and that clearing stuff, being audited. Oh, come on. And the punishment, that insanity, that's not even close, Chris. Insanity, that's what we are, but that's a good thing. This is totally off the chart somewhere. I'm not even sure where it is. Wow, it's just, but there are thousands of members. I don't understand this. I really don't. Maybe we can get into a little more of why people are so drawn to this, because yeah, the Xenu thing really kind of put me off a little bit. Not to mention anything else, but that is totally crazy. Oh, wow. So we'll do a part 2 because this is going to get even better. We have not even gotten into Katie's, how she became his wife yet. Boy, he's a little coddled, is he? A little spoiled brat is what he is. Wow. Excuse me. He's acting like one anyway. That's insane. More than insane. I don't even have a word for that. I don't even have a word for that, guys. Seriously. I don't even know where to go now. Okay, tomorrow. Yeah, look at Jim Jones. Yeah, but the Church of Scientology has many more members. Yeah, Jim Jones was another one. Him and his, but I don't know. I guess some people want to believe in something so badly sometimes that, it's brainwashing, basically. That's what it is. That's what this is, it seems to me. You go in there for the right reasons, maybe, but in the meantime, you're done brainwashed. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Audited you, or this, and cleared you, and da. And before you know it, yeah, and many other psychos, absolutely. There is a list of them, but I think this Church of Scientology has the most. It seems like, anyway. Just wow. And I can't figure out why they... I think, this is my opinion and Tom Cruise's, for instance, they're better than they think they're better than we are, maybe. I don't know, because they have analytical minds or whatever. Maybe they think they're better than we are. I don't know. It's a thought, though. And on that note, I'm going to give you the rundown for the week. Tomorrow night, join Lori Wood and Michelle Auger and myself on The Walking Dead. Michelle is graciously going to be, a part of our Walking Dead show tomorrow night, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you, Lori, for switching with me. I appreciate it. Thursday, I'm sure she'll be on. That's why I'm on tonight, because I have to work to 11 Friday and Saturday, and won't be able to do. Well, Friday I'll do Hollywood Review. But join me, Michelle Auger, and Ms. Lori Wood for The Walking Dead tomorrow night. Thursday, I think Rockin' with Lori will be on. I'll have to ask her and find out. Friday, I'll be on with Hollywood Review. Unsane opens and a few other things. So we'll discuss some more movies on Friday night. And then after Thursday night, later, Lolita's Jam will be on with hip-hop music. So be sure to at least check in and say hey. Friday, after Hollywood Review, join Chris Steven and the Freaks with Freaks in the Basement. The Crazy Man will be there. Saturday, I think, let me think. I'm going to do a special on comedians for April 1st. And guys, it's Easter weekend. Are you kidding? It's crazy already. I can't believe it. And Sunday is also April Fool's Day. I have an 8-day stretch, so my Easter won't be till next Thursday. So But it doesn't matter as long as I get to spend it with my family.